Hello there. I am Amber Gearhart, and I am a silver leader with Young Living. I have been with Young Living for a little over 3 years, and I am so excited to be able to show you and tell you a few tips that we have learned along the way, and just to give you a better idea of just how to use your oils. Now, if you're like me, you first got your box and you're like, okay, I have all these oils. I'm really excited, but I don't know what to do with them. I didn't know what to do with them either. So we're going to give you a few little tips to help maybe ease you into feeling comfortable enough to use them and use them correctly, because I did not use mine correctly when I first got them. Um, so there are 3 different ways that you can use your oils. You can use them topically, you can use them aromatically, and you can digest your oils. Now, when you apply your oils, there's 2 different ways. When I first started, I had a book similar to this, and this is probably backwards, but I don't know. And then I would be reading, and I would find places where it would say to apply neat, and I'm like, I don't even know what that means. So when it says to apply neat, that means you take the oil and you just apply it directly onto your skin, okay? Now, if it says to dilute, that is when you're going to mix it with a carrier oil. A carrier oil can be like a V6 oil, which is what Young Living sells, or it can be like coconut oil. That's what I use. Grapeseed oil, almond oil, any kind of organic fatty oil. And that is going to help to, number one, dilute the oil, especially if it's a hot oil like your thieves and your peppermint. So it's not going to be quite as hot whenever you apply it to sensitive skin. It also is going to help to slow down that absorption rate, so it also kind of makes the oil last a little bit longer. You can also apply them to certain parts of the body. So like when you're applying an oil for, say you have some digestive issues, you can apply it directly to your stomach, or you can also apply it to the bottom of your feet. I know people get pretty overwhelmed with, they're like, I don't know where I need to apply these oils. You know what the awesome thing is? These oils are so smart, they know where they need to go. So a little fun fact for you. It takes 22 seconds for the molecules of an essential oil, once applied, to reach the brain. And then within 2 minutes, they are actually found in the bloodstream. And then after 20 minutes, they are found in every single cell of your body. So even if you put an oil, like say right here, and you're trying to help something somewhere else, it's going to get where it needs to go. It has its own little map to where it needs to go. So you don't need to be overwhelmed, and you don't need to be scared if you're putting it in the right place. Now, I have found for myself and for my family that, like, if we are needing some emotional support, a lot of times we like to put it right on the base of the skull, or like right here. And the reason why that is that's close to like your limbic system, and that is also where a lot of your emotional and things are housed in your brain. So I like a direct access to that area. So, and then obviously, if you are needing to use Panaway and you're having some issues, like say in your knees or something, you're going to be better off to apply it straight to that individual area. So you can also digest your oils. Now, I know a lot of people kind of get a little hesitant because they're not really sure why you would want to ingest your oils, or is it safe to digest your oils. Young Livings are 100% pure essential oils. You're not going to find any kind of pure oil like that at Walmart or at Amazon, or even at like the healthier grocery stores in Fort Wayne. I would never recommend to digest any other kind of oils other than Young Living, because I know that ours are 100% pure. I've actually been to the farms. I've seen the 3 steps. I've seen the seed to seal process, which is an amazing process. And if you ever need more information on that, all you have to do is log on to your virtual office, and they have seed to seal in that area. I believe it's on the left-hand side, where it can tell you and it can walk you through step by step of how these oils are manufactured or made. So when you're digesting or ingesting your oils, you can do 2 different things. You can put them in your water or your beverage. I like to drink mine in my water. If you can see it, this kind of a little bit on the top. But whenever you're drinking it, make sure you're using a glass container because you don't want to use a plastic for one particular reason, especially one reason. So if you're taking oils and you're putting it in a plastic container, those oils' number one purpose is to pull toxins out. That's why we want to drink them, because it will help to pull the toxins out of our body. Well, if you are putting oils into a plastic container, it's going to pull those toxins out of the cup that you're drinking out of, and then it's going to be releasing that, and you're going to be ingesting that. So it kind of defeats the purpose of drinking oils in your water to pull out toxins if you're going to just kind of ingest toxins. Another thing, and we have been doing this a lot lately because a lot of people in my house have had below the wellness line issues. We like to take these little capsules, and you can also get those from Young Living. They're called vegetable capsules. I think that's what they're called. But what we do is we'll put a few drops of each of the oils that we are needing, and then we'll just ingest it, and then it will kind of act that way. Right now, a little tip that we've been using a lot of has been thieves, oregano, and frankincense, because our immune systems are needing some serious support. My husband, who is not, he's a believer, just because if you saw my post earlier, because of everything we've been through with our son Jacob, but he's not a big oiler himself. He doesn't apply many oils to himself, but he has had some wellness issues over the past few days, and he's normally the first one to pop some cold medicine. I shouldn't say that, but he's usually the one that's over-the-counter medications is what he will quickly reach for. He hasn't grabbed anything. He feels a ton better, and it's because he has finally listened to his wife and is using oils. So, yeah. So I talked about, there's one other way. Aromatically. So whenever you want to disperse oils into the air, you can use your diffuser, and that is one of those things that came in your premium starter kit. So whether you have the Dewdrop, the Rainstone, or the home diffuser, or the desert mist diffuser, all of these diffusers are amazing, and they are made to break down the molecular structure of Young Living's essential oils so that they're getting dispersed into the air correctly. They're also great to help uplift moods in your home. It's also good to help fight any kind of germs that are coming into your home. Trying to think of what else I love to use my diffuser. I sleep with it I don't sleep with my diffuser, but I have my diffuser running every night when I go to bed. Another way that you can inhale your oils is to take a bottle, and I'm going to use frankincense. Frankincense is an amazing oil. I encourage you to look up in your pocket reference guide or some of your resource materials to find out exactly why frankincense is so awesome. But I learned this from a friend of mine named Amy, and I didn't know this until here just recently. There is a way to kind of set an oil, and what you do, especially for emotional support, is you take the bottle, take the lid off, you put your finger on one nostril, and then you breathe it deeply in through that one nostril, the other nostril, and then you do the opposite and breathe that in. And then you take another big, huge whiff of it. And it's crazy. If you try this, you kind of feel a little tingly. But that's how it helps to set the oil into your body so that it's easier to receive the oil as you place it on your body. So I do that a lot with frankincense, especially before I go live or before I teach a class. So those are just a few of our favorite ways of using oils. If you have any questions, please post it in the comments below, and I would be more than happy to answer any of them. So I will see you guys later on. Bye.